What's happening, guys? So today in the studio I have got some t-shirts to do for a long time customer. I don't normally do t-shirts, but I do them for this customer because they've been with me for a long time, and I would only do them for large orders. So if somebody came looking for one t-shirt, there's no point in me doing it, because it's just not worth your time for for the time and the effort that you're putting into it, and the returns that you're going to get. There's only so much you can charge for a t-shirt. So what this customer is looking to do is put a logo here and a logo here, so one on each side of the chest. There is a few different colors in it, but what I do is I use the Cricut machine here. I've had it for a long time now. It's quite dusty. The top lid doesn't open. That's how long I've had it, but it's a good machine. So I've already got all the logos in the Cricut design space here, so all I have to do is cut, and I've already done that. So let me flip the camera here. Okay, so here is the logo. So we've got White Sports. I've cut this out to, many is there? 13 of them. And the same over here, DDK. So it's DDK Sports. Let's change our logo. And then I have got, this one's done. This is a 12 by 24 inch mat. So this one's done, and this one is, I just have to hit the C button here, and then it'll start up. So let me show you the Cricut design space that I've got. I haven't even got it open, but desktop is getting a little bit messy here. This Cricut design space, here we are. So this is the one that I'm on now. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 10 of these all together, so I'm going to cut 10 of them out. No point cutting out one or two. You need to cut out a batch of them, at least then for the next time they come looking for some, then you're going to have some spare. So I've got the mirror is on. Very important to do that if you are doing t-shirt application. So let's go over and hit the button now. And we'll get these cut. So I've got it set to iron on. You can see the dust on this thing. Doesn't get much use anymore. Here we go.
A few moments later.
Alright, so that's all cut now. So the next thing to do is just to weed off this the backing sheet. So it should be simple enough. I do have this little weeding tool. Costs about €5, but I'm not going to need it for this job, I don't think. It's a pity they weren't all as simple as this. There you go. So this is going to be sitting here, and then these are going to be sitting inside of this. So let's get the heat press on. Right, so I'm going to wait now for this to heat up to 180 degrees, and when it does, then I'm good to go. So I've got this little heat resistant pad. I got this on Amazon. It was around €20, and what this does, it stops the hems from your t-shirts and hoodies from getting scorched. So if you are doing this kind of work, I would definitely recommend getting one of these. And I've got all my vinyl ready. Just going to get these cut out. Alright, so here we go, all ready to rock. So make sure, guys, you always double check that you done all the weeding. Sometimes it can be easy to miss bits, and if you do and you put this onto the garment, then you're not going to get it off again. So always double check. Right, so I've got my baking paper here, just regular sheet baking paper, and I've got my t-shirt loaded in. It is almost at 180 degrees. So the first thing we're going to do is just do a pre-press, just to get rid of any moisture that might be on the t-shirt. So I'll put that there. So the pre-press only takes a few seconds. About 5 seconds. That's all it takes. And we're ready to go. Okay, so you have to remember is that there's a couple of different kinds of vinyl. So this is a hot peel vinyl, and that means I have to peel it off whilst it's still hot. Now if this was a cold peel vinyl and I tried to peel it off while it's hot, then I'd lift off the vinyl as well. It wouldn't be properly applied. So just know which one you're dealing with before you start the job. Okay, so on this new logo that they have, they've got this black background where this DDK is meant to be here, and then you've got the sport bit to sit here, but so far all the t-shirts have been black, so there hasn't been much point in putting this black background on it, but I do have a couple of different colours here, so I'll probably have to put this on. I'm not sure if this is this is a layered vinyl. I'll have to go online and check that out, the place that I got it, because it's an Under Armour top, so I don't mind if this is a cheap t-shirt or something. I could experiment on it, but it's not actually an Adidas top, so I don't really want to mess this up. My other dilemma is, I've got a blue one, so do I put this blue vinyl on top of a blue hoodie? The customer never told me there was going to be a blue one in here, so I could make this white, but I think you can't see it, so I might just press ahead with it. Yeah, but let me just check to make sure, see if I can layer this stuff. Alright, so good news, on the website it says that multiple colours can be layered with this vinyl, so I'm going to press on. So that's the layered one. Turned out quite well actually in the end. So that's them all done. Not sure how many there was. Let me go and count them. Okay, so that's that job done, and there was 8 there altogether. Now these guys drop the t-shirts into me. I don't supply them. All I do is put the vinyl on them, and for that I charge €12 per t-shirt because there's multiple colours on them. So 12 multiplied by 8 is 96, I think. So €96 for that job. I still have some vinyl left over, so I'll just put this into an envelope for the next time they come looking for some. But yeah, look, like I said at the start, I don't normally do small orders for t-shirts. I'd only do them if they're going to be large orders, because it's not an enjoyable process, waiting for it to cut, weeding it out, then applying it on. It takes a long time, and if you're only doing one of them, it's not going to be worth your while. So when you're cutting out vinyl, you may as well be cutting out batches for at least 8 to 10 t-shirts or more. So I would normally only do things like hen parties, or if there's a concert coming up, a real popular band coming up, like for example a couple of years ago, Garrett Brooks. I done t-shirts for that, sold it by the bucket load. I do for these guys because they're normally looking for 8, 10, 12 t-shirts. But if it's for one or two, it's just not worth your while. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video, and if you did and you want to see more about what's going on here in the printing studio, then subscribe to the channel.